Hello everyone, welcome to another sewing tutorial. Today I'm going to show you how to make this beautiful floral zipper pouch bag. You can skip the embroidery part and use any plain or print cotton fabric as your choice. These bags come in handy and are useful for gifts for yourself and also sewing beginner friendly, so let's get started. Here's what you will need for this project. One 6-inch zipper which measures 7 inches in total length, 2 main fabric pieces for the front and back, and 2 lining fabric pieces. All are cut to 7 inches in length to match the length of your zipper and 5 inches in height. You can use any zipper length and cut down to size if preferred. First part of this project is the floral letter embroidery, so feel free to skip this part. For the embroidery, I'm just prepping the fabric and using 2 layers of cutaway stabilizer to avoid puckering. Here's a snippet of the colors that I'll be using. The embroidery part is now finished and I'm going to trim off the excess stabilizer and then iron away the markings. This is my favorite part, watching the red marker pen's lines disappear with heat. It is so cool. Now onto the assembly part of the bag. First, place one of the lining fabric right side up, then line up the zipper to the edge of the lining fabric. I like to have the zipper pull facing to the left side, it's just a personal preference. Then place the front side of your main fabric right side down and line up to the edge. Clip or pin to secure in place. This should create a sandwich with the zipper in between the 2 fabric pieces, and sew a straight line to stitch them together. You will need to switch to a zipper foot on your sewing machine for ease of sewing. Here's a quick tip. It's best to slow your machine down for clean and straight stitches and for better control. You will need to stop and raise the pressure foot of your machine and then open up the zip to reduce the bulk and to get past the zipper pull. After this, I like to press the seams to lay them flat and then take them back to the sewing machine to top stitch and attach the lining to the main fabric to secure everything in place. The next step is to attach the back pieces of the lining and the main fabric. Grab the other lining fabric piece with the right side facing up. Then add the sewn piece with the zipper and then line them up to the edge. Grab the back piece of your main fabric with the right side facing down to create another sandwich with all the pieces together. Clip or pin into place and take back to the machine to stitch together. Iron the seams and top stitch like we did with the first piece. Your pouch bag should look like this at this step with all the pieces sewn together. This part is very important, so remember to open the zipper halfway. We will need this gap to turn the finished fabric inside out. Now, pull the main fabric pieces together and line them up so the right sides are touching each other, and do the same with the lining piece. Clip or pin in place around the edges and remember to leave a 3-inch gap at the bottom of the lining fabric for turning. You can switch back to the standard foot on your machine at this point if you prefer. Take this to the sewing machine and sew a straight line around all the edges. Remember to leave that gap in the lining fabric. I always like to sew all around again to ensure the stitches are straight and to make them more secure. After this, trim the excess fabric from the seam allowance and clip all the corners. Make sure you don't cut into the sewn stitches. With the gap in the lining fabric, turn your bag inside out and poke out the corners to shape in the bag. Stitch the opening in the lining piece to close the gap. This part is optional. I'm just attaching a fabric label to the inside as this bag was an order for a customer. Give your pouch bag a final press and it's all done and ready for use. I added a ribbon to the zipper pull for ease and I'm now going to pack them up and this floral pouch bag is off to its new home. I hope you enjoyed and found this tutorial helpful. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and thanks for watching and subscribing. See you in the next one. Bye!